What do you think of this game here?
Well, this game was really a tale of two halves. It really seemed slow, uninspired the first half. Defense still played solid. Didn't give up, chunk plays like we were talking about last year or last week, excuse me. Uh, maybe only one or two. And then, defense really dominated the second half. Offense easily moved down the ball down the field for consecutive drives, and really did again there for a third time until they kind of bogged themselves down with penalties. Um, so
Yeah,
yeah, it maybe they were kind of looking ahead in the first half, and then got a swift boot, and we're like, okay, we got to finish this football game, and really came on and turned it on in the second half.
yeah. I feel like it was actually kind of a closer game than what the final score showed. Um, I can't say I'm totally impressed, and next week's gonna be pretty rough. But we got to see what time does Texas A&M, don't they play App State today?
I believe so. Yes,
Do you know what time that game is, or
I think it should be right about now. I think.
right about now? Yeah, maybe we'll tune in. I see Alabama just barely squeaked off a win over Texas just now. So
Yeah, there's definitely some upset Alabama fans out there because I've been hearing a lot from them all week talking about how they're just, well, we're going to blow out Texas. It's not going to be close.
yeah,
Ish.
the Gumps have been quite outspoken this week, talking about how bad Texas is and how they got no chance. But Texas really should have won that game. So I'm
Yeah,
kind of disappointed.
yeah, but that should give Texas fans hope going forward. Um, if they can compete like that with Alabama, I would definitely say Texas is getting the ship righted, so to speak.
Yeah, so I guess the final there was 20-19, Alabama over Texas. But yeah, we're not here to talk about Alabama and Texas. We're here to talk about a real football team. but but yeah, I wasn't totally pleased with the performance, but I'll take the W, over the L any day of the week.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, it really body language of the players, just really seemed like in the first half, they thought that they should just come in and walk over Southern Miss, kind of like they did last week. And like I said last week, Southern Miss is definitely a step up in competition.
Yeah, yes, way more competition than Bethune Cookman. Um, yeah, and I really don't. It's hard to take away a lot from these games because you don't know, like you said, you don't know the players, how serious are they taking it, what's the mindset. But I hate to think that they would take any game, not to the serious level. But you never know what's in their heads. I'm sure every one of them really has Texas A&M on their mind, even though you want to coach at them, scream at them. Don't think about game 3. Don't think about that everybody's thinking about
Yeah.
that game.
Well, that and I think another definite key contributing factor to the first half, at least with the offense, um, is Josh Gaddis is calling it pretty conservative. Everybody knew he wanted to establish the run coming in. I don't think anybody really thought otherwise. But I don't know the way Southern Miss's defense was kind of motivated, and we saw on a couple of drives, the offensive line kind of relapsing into what they looked like last year. You think that would have made him maybe dial it up a little bit more, and to finish off the first half and off into the second, he did. But when the announcers of the game are commenting on how conservatively the play calling is, it's pretty conservative.